Good afternoon, everyone. Can we start? All of you are here, right? Can we start now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think this is going to be our first physics practical class, right? Okay. So first, today I'll introduce the instrument to you. Then in the next class, I'll show you some videos I made during this experiment and some other related videos, other reference videos. So first experiment is to determine the volume of different objects by using vernier caliper. So every practical will contain introduction part, experiment part, and finally the result and discussion part. Okay, does anyone know what vernier caliper is? Anyone already know what vernier caliper is? No one. Okay, let me explain to you. So this is the vernier caliper. Vernier caliper is used for making very accurate measurements. Okay, so which was introduced in 1631 by Pierre Vernier of France. So by using our regular scale, some objects, like some very small objects, we cannot measure by using our regular scale. So in those cases, we use vernier scale. Suppose, for example, a sphere. We cannot measure the length, we cannot measure the diameter of a sphere by using our regular scale. So in those cases, we use vernier scale. Okay. So it utilizes two graduated scale and main scale, similar to that on a ruler, specially graduated auxiliary scale. So a vernier scale contains two types of scale. One is main scale. One vernier caliper contains two different scales. One is main scale and the other is vernier scale. So the main scale is similar as our regular scales, but the vernier scale is quite different from our regular scales. Usually, a division of vernier scale is slightly smaller than one division of our main scale. So, in our regular scale, what is the smallest division? The smallest division is in millimeter, right? In our regular scale, the smallest division is in millimeter. But the one division of the vernier scale is slightly smaller than 1 millimeter. See, suppose we measure a object which is slightly larger than 10 millimeter and slightly smaller than 11 slightly larger than 10 millimeter but slightly smaller than 11 millimeter. In those cases, how will we find the accurate measurements? In those cases, we use the vernier scale to find out the accurate measurements. So basically, vernier scale measures the accurate measurements of any kind of objects. So same here. উপায় নাই এটা ৰুমত দুটাই ক্লাছ ল'লে হ'বই ন okay so now we know how to find the measure of any objects by using vernier scale. So this is the diagram of a vernier scale. Okay, so vernier caliber are widely used in scientific laboratories and in manufacturing of quality control measurements. So vernier scale are used to measure very fine measurements which we cannot be measured by using our regular scale. So this is the diagram of a vernier scale. This part is the main scale and this part is the vernier scale. The main scale is up to 10 centimeter long and the vernier scale have this kind of smaller divisions which is slightly one division is slightly smaller than 1 millimeter. So this is called fixed jaw which is fixed to the main scale. We cannot move this part and this is the movable jaw. We can move this jaw by using this screw and we can put here any object and measure its diameter or length. So in case of sphere we will measure the diameter by putting the sphere in between these jaws, and in case of any rectangular objects we will measure the length and breadth of ইয়াতকে লাহে লাহে ক'লে ষ্টুডেণ্টে শুনিব কেনেকে ইয়াতকে লাহে লাহে ক'লে সিহঁতে শুনিব কেনেকে হা students you can you guys are listening to my voice, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm audible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Actually, there is some other classes going on in this room, so I have to be little bit okay. Okay. So to measure the diameter of spherical objects we will put the spherical object in between these jaws, and by using this uh, clamping screw we can move this screw to put the object in between these jaws, and then we will calculate the diameter. So basically the main point of this experiment is to find out the volume, right? But to find out the volume we have to first find out the diameter of the sphere. If we know the diameter of the sphere, then we will putting the diameter in the formula we will calculate the volume of the object. So again in case of rectangular objects we can calculate rectangular or cube objects or cubes. We can put the uh, object in between these jaws and we can uh, calculate the length and breadth, and by finding the length and breadth we can use this length and breadth in the formula of volume, then we can measure the formula of uh, the objects. Again these two part are also movable. We can also make this make this longer and shorter by using this screw, and again this part is used for measuring internal diameter. See, in case of a hollow cylinder there are two diameters. One is external diameter and other one is internal diameter. So external diameter we can calculate by using this screws, but in case of external diameters we can calculate by using this jaws, but in case of internal diameter we have to use um, this jaws to measure the internal diameter. So we will put these two dots in between the between the object, and we will calculate the internal diameter. So in case of to find out the volume of cylindrical objects, first we have to measure its length, second we have to measure its external diameter, third we have to measure its uh, internal diameter. So for external diameter, for measuring external diameter, we will use these two jaws, and for measuring internal diameter we will use these two jaws. Again, uh, see this portion is used to measure the length or depth. So again, using this clamping screw we can increase its length or decrease in length to for various objects, and we can measure the length of various objects. So if you have any confusion about this instrument, you can ask me. এবাৰ যদি বুজি পোৱা নাই, যদি কোনোবাই এইখিনি বুজি পোৱা নাই, সুধিব পাৰা। Any question, everyone? No question.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, that part for measuring the length,
Yes.
that part is not joined to that scale.
Yeah. No. No. This is the diagram is taken from internet. Actually, this part is joined to this part, but I don't know why this is cut in between. I don't know. Actually, the whole instrument is joined together. Okay. We by using this clamping screw we can increase this length and decrease this length to measure the length or depth of any objects. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, internal diameter কেনে measure কৰিম? internal diameter তুমি এই cylindrical objectৰ ভিতৰত আমি objectৰ ভিতৰত এইখিনি ভৰাই লাগিব তাৰপিছত আমি এইটো screw use কৰি আমি এইটো ডাঙৰো কৰিব পাৰো সৰু কৰিব পাৰো, ঠিক আছে? তাৰপিছত আমি এইটোৰ পৰা চাম, ঠিক আছে? চোৱা, আমি যেতিয়া internal diameter চাম তেতিয়া এই স্ক্ৰুটো ঘূৰাই থকা বাবে এইখিনি হয়তো আগুৱাই যাব নহয় পিছুৱাই যাব। তেতিয়া আমি চাব লাগিব যে এইখিনিত কোনটো পইণ্টত আছে। এইখিনিত যিটো পইণ্টত আছে সেইটো হ'ব মেইন স্কেল ৰিডিং। সেইটো কাৰণে আমি মেইন স্কেল ৰিডিং কৰিব লাগিব। আৰু ইয়াৰ পৰা আমি ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেল ৰিডিংটো চাম। ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেল ৰিডিংটো কেনেকৈ চাই সেইটো পিছত এক্সপেৰিমেণ্ট পাৰ্টটো বুজাই যাব। So see, when we move this jaw by putting any object here or here or here, this screw, this portion will go forward or backward. So we have to see this portion is where in the main scale reading. So from here we will calculate the measure. This will come for, this can come forward or backward na. So we have to see where this portion is go. Then we have to measure the measure the main scale reading here. So first we have to measure the main scale reading, then we have to then for accuracy of measurement we have to find out the vernier scale reading. So vernier scale reading is measured for fine measurements, to find out the very accurate measurements. So this is the main scale, this will be main scale reading. From here we will calculate the main scale reading, and here we will calculate the vernier scale reading. So this is a vernier scale reading, vernier scale. You have to draw this diagram in your practical copies. Okay, so now what is least count? So the smallest value that can be measured by measuring instrument is called its least count. The Smallest value which can be measured by using vernier scale is called its least count. Smallest value. We know that verniers can measure object up to less than verniers can measure objects less than 1 millimeter, right? So up to which vernier scale are able to measure, that will be its least count. The smallest value which can be measured by using vernier scale is called its least count. So see, the vernier scale, the least count is also called vernier constant. So it is the length gap between vernier scale division and main scale division. Um, so, matlab, the length gap between one main scale division and length gap between one vernier scale division is the vernier constant or least count. So how to calculate least count? Vernier caliber least count formula is calculated by dividing smallest reading on the main scale with the total number of divisions in the vernier scale. So see, smallest reading on the main scale is 1 millimeter. For all scales, all regular scales, smallest reading is 1 millimeter, which is fixed for every scale. But then we have to find the number of divisions in the vernier scale. The number of divisions in the vernier scale is different for different scales. So let us pick the number of divisions in the vernier scale is 10. So 1 millimeter divided by 10 equal to 0.1 millimeter or 0.01 centimeter. So vernier scale can measure objects up to 0.1 millimeter. So its least count is 0.1 millimeter. 0.1 millimeter or সমান সৰু বস্তু এটা vernier scale measure কৰিব পাৰিব. So এইটোৱে হয় vernier scaleৰ introduction. ইয়াৰ পিছত তোমালোকৰ experiment পাৰ্টটো start হ'ব. কিবা বুজি পোৱা নাই যদি repeat কৰিব লাগে যদি কিবা কৈ দিয়া. মেম এছামিছত বুজাই দিব, ঠিক আছে? চোৱা, কিছুমান বস্তু বহুত সৰু অবজেক্ট থাকে বা কিছুমান এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ অবজেক্ট থাকে যিবিলাক আমি আমাৰ ৰেগুলাৰ স্কেল ইউজ কৰি মেজাৰ কৰিব নোৱাৰো. সাপোজ চোৱা, এটা যদি স্ফিয়াৰ লওঁ, স্ফিয়াৰটোতো গোল হয় ন, সেইটো আমি কেনেকে আমাৰ ৰেগুলাৰ স্কেলেৰে তাৰ ডায়ামিটাৰটো মেজাৰ কৰিম? আমি এই এক্সপেৰিমেণ্টটোত আমি বিভিন্ন অবজেক্টৰ কি বুলি কয় ভলিউম মেজাৰ কৰিব লাগিব, ভলিউম কেলকুলেট কৰিব লাগিব. কিন্তু ভলিউম কেলকুলেট কৰিবৰ কাৰণে আমি ফাৰ্ষ্ট তাৰ ডায়মিটাৰ বা আমি তাৰ লেংথ ব্ৰেড এইবিলাক জানিব লাগিব ন. চ' ডায়মিটাৰটো আমিতো আমাৰ ৰেগুলাৰ স্কেল ইউজ কৰি মেজাৰ কৰিব নোৱাৰো, সেইবিলাক ক্ষেত্ৰত আমি এই ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেলটো ইউজ কৰিম. চোৱা, যদি এটা স্ফিয়াৰ হয়, আমি স্ফিয়াৰটো এই দুটা জৰ মাজত ভৰাই দিম, ভৰাই দি কেনে আমি এইটো হ'ল মুভেবল জ, এই জটো ফিক্স থাকিব মেইন স্কেলৰ লগত, এইটো হ'ল মেইন স্কেল, ঠিক আছে? তো এটা ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেলত দুটা স্কেল থাকে, ওৱান ইজ মেইন স্কেল এণ্ড আদাৰ ওৱান ইজ ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেল. ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেল ইজ দিছ পাৰ্ট এণ্ড দিছ পাৰ্ট ইজ দ্য মেইন স্কেল. চ' ইউজিং দিছ স্ক্ৰু আমি এইটো আগবঢ়াই দিব পাৰোঁ বা পিছৰ ফালে দিব পাৰোঁ. তেতিয়া আমি কি কৰিম, ইয়াত যেতিয়া আমি স্ফিয়াৰটো দিম, আমি টাইটকৈ এই স্ক্ৰুটোৰে আমি টাইটকৈ স্ফিয়াৰটো ইয়াত লগাই দিম. তেতিয়া ইয়াৰ পৰা আমি মেইন স্কেল ৰিডিংটো কেলকুলেট কৰিম, তাৰ পৰা ইয়াৰ পৰা আমি ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেল লওঁ. মানে কি জানা, চোৱা, এটা যদি অবজেক্ট 10 মিলিমিটাৰতকৈ অলপমান বেছি হৈছে বা 11 মিলিমিটাৰো হোৱা নাই, তাতকৈ অলপমান কম হৈছে, তেতিয়া আমি বস্তুটো কিমান হয় আমি সেইটোতো জানিব লাগিব. একুৰেট মেজাৰমেণ্টটো কেনেকৈ পাম এতিয়া? চ' আমি আপ টু মিলিমিটাৰ আমি কেলকুলেট কৰিলোঁ মেইন স্কেলটো ইউজ কৰি, কিন্তু যেতিয়া আমি 1 মিলিমিটাৰতকৈ কম মেজাৰমেণ্ট এটা কেলকুলেট কৰিব লাগে, তেতিয়া আমি কেনেকৈ কৰিম? তেতিয়া আমি কি কৰিম, আমি এইটো ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেলটো ইউজ কৰিম. ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেলটো ইউজ কৰি আমি যিটো বস্তু 1 মিলিমিটাৰতকৈ কমকৈ আছে, সেইখিনি আমি যিখিনি পৰ্চন 1 মিলিমিটাৰতকৈ কমকৈ আছে সেইখিনি আমি মেজাৰ কৰিম. আকৌ যদি চোৱা, এটা যদি চিলিণ্ডাৰ আছে, চিলিণ্ডাৰততো বাৰু ভিতৰৰখিনি ফোপোলা হয়, চ' কি কৰিম, তাত আমি এটা বাহিৰৰ ৰেডিয়াছো থাকিব, এটা ভিতৰৰ ৰেডিয়াছ থাকিব। বাহিৰৰ ডায়ামিটাৰটো কেলকুলেট কৰিবৰ কাৰণে আমি যেনেকৈ আমি স্ফিয়াৰৰ কেলকুলেট কৰিছিলোঁ এইটো ইউজ কৰি কৰিব পাৰিম, কিন্তু ভিতৰৰখিনি কৰিবৰ কাৰণে আমি এই দুটা জ ব্যৱহাৰ কৰিম। ঠিক আছে। দেন আৰু যদি কোনোবা এটা বস্তুৰ বোলে লেংথ বা ড্ৰেফটো আমি কেলকুলেট কৰিব লাগে, তেনেহ'লে আকৌ আমি এই পৰ্চনটো ইউজ কৰিব পাৰোঁ। ইয়াত চেম এইটো স্ক্ৰু ব্যৱহাৰ কৰি এই পৰ্চনটো আমি ইনক্ৰিজ কৰিবও পাৰোঁ, ডিক্ৰিজ কৰিবও পাৰোঁ। এইটো ব্যৱহাৰ কৰি আমি বস্তুটোৰ ডেফটো কেলকুলেট কৰিম। চ' বুজি পাইছা এতিয়া? Okay. So see, basically one vernier caliber consists of two scales. One is main scale and other one is vernier scale. The main scale is similar as our regular scale which we use, but the vernier scale is quite similar, quite different from the main scale. See, in our main scale the smallest division is in millimeter, but in case of vernier scale, the one division of the vernier scale is slightly smaller than 1 millimeter. That means it can measure object which is smaller than 1 millimeter. Suppose in case of a object, the object is 10 millimeter, more than 10 millimeter, but slightly smaller than 11 millimeter. So how will we find the accurate measurement? In case of we use the vernier scale. How to measure the vernier scale reading, we will discuss in the experiment part. So in this experiment we will take three objects. One is sphere, other one is cube, and the last one is hollow cylinder. So see, we will have to first we have to calculate the diameter of the sphere. By calculating the diameter of the sphere, we will by putting the diameter of the sphere in the volume formula, we will calculate the volume of the sphere. Again, next case we have to find out the volume of a cube. In this case, we will put the cube in between these jaws and
ইকো হৈছে।
এতিয়া শুনিছা ভালদৰে? শুনা পাই আছা? এতিয়া ভালদৰে শুনিছা ন?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next case আমি কিউব এটা ল'ম। কিউবটো আমি এই দুটা জৰ মাজত বহাই কিনে তাৰে লেংথ ব্ৰেড গোটেইখিনি কেলকুলেট কৰি ল'ম। চাবা বাৰে বাৰে মেজাৰ কৰিলে অকণমান স্লাইটলি ডিফাৰেঞ্চ আহিব পাৰে। একচুৱেলি কি হয়, কিউবত লেংথ আৰু ব্ৰেড চেম হয়, কিন্তু পুৰা একুৰেটলিটো চেম নহ'বও পাৰে লেংথ আৰু ব্ৰেডটো, নহয় জানো? তো আমি ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেল ইউজ কৰি কিনে একুৰেট মেজাৰমেণ্টটো চাই ল'ম। নেক্সট আমি এটা হলো চিলিণ্ডাৰ ল'ম। ফাৰ্ষ্ট হলো চিলিণ্ডাৰটো লেংথটো আমি এইটো ইউজ কৰি কিনে কেলকুলেট কৰি ল'ম। দেন আমি হলো চিলিণ্ডাৰটোৰ এক্সটাৰ্নেল ডায়ামিটাৰটো এই দুটা জৰ মাজত ভৰাই কিনে কৰি ল'ম। নেক্সট আমি হলো চিলিণ্ডাৰটোৰ ইণ্টাৰনেল ডায়ামিটাৰটো ইউজ কৰিম। তো তাৰে ফৰ্মুলা আছে যিবিলাক তোমালোকক দিয়া হ'ব, আৰু সেই ফৰ্মুলাৰ পৰা আমি volume to ulam. So that means first we have to take the sphere and put the sphere in between these jaws, and we will calculate the diameter of the sphere. By calculating the diameter, putting the diameter in the formula, we will calculate the volume of the sphere. Then we have to take a sphere, we have to take a cube, and putting the cube in between these jaws, we have to calculate the length breadth of the cubes. Basically, in case of cube length and breadth is same length, but it's not accurately same. There are some instrumental error there, na? So we have to calculate the accurate measurements of the length and the breadth by putting the cube in between these jaws. Then third, we will take a hollow cylinder. First we have to calculate the length of the hollow cylinder by using this part, and then we have to calculate the external diameter of the hollow cylinder by putting the hollow cylinder in between these jaws. Then we put these two jaws between the hollow cylinder, and we will measure its internal diameter, and putting the internal diameter, external diameter and depth in the formula, we will calculate the volume of the hollow cylinder. So basically this aim of the experiment to find out the volume of different objects. So this is the next least count. Least count means the smallest value up to which we can measure by using the vernier calipers. We already know that vernier caliper can measure objects which is smaller than 1 millimeter, but up to that part vernier caliper also cannot measure. So up to which part vernier scale can measure, we have to see first. So least count for different vernier caliper, it's different. So we have to calculate the least count. How will you calculate the least count? First we have to see what is the smallest reading in the main scale. The smallest reading in the main scale is always 1 millimeter. Then we have to see the how many divisions, how many small divisions are there in the vernier scale. So basically in the vernier scale there are 10 divisions. So 1 millimeter divided by 10 equal to 0.1 millimeter. So 0.1 millimeter is the least count. That means vernier scale can measure objects up to 0.1 millimeter. So ইমান সৰু বস্তু vernier scale measure কৰিব পাৰে. So, and we can also say that the vernier least count is the length gap between one vernier scale division and one main scale division. Okay, any confusion in the introduction part?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, when we put the object to measure, then that measurement we take the main scale or vernier scale.
What?
Means when the object is, ma'am, when the object is measured,
Yes.
we means measure in main scale or vernier scale.
See, vernier scale measure objects up to 1 millimeter, right? But the object will be quite larger than 1 millimeter, right? So first we have to see the main scale reading. Main scale, after calculating, suppose main scale reading comes 5 centimeter. Okay, then after that we have, for accuracy of measurement, we have to see the vernier scale reading. So suppose vernier scale reading comes 0.1 millimeter, right? 0.1 millimeter means 0.01 centimeter. So the exact measurement of the object will be 5.01 centimeter. Okay. First we have to see main scale reading. Then for accuracy of measurement, we have to see the vernier scale reading. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Someone wrote, ma'am, 1 millimeter চকুৰে ধৰিব পাৰিনে? আৰে 1 millimeter সৰু বস্তু নিদিয়েতো, বস্তুটো ডাঙৰেই দিব, কিন্তু কিছুমান 1 millimeter একুৰেচিৰ কাৰণেহে ইউজ কৰিম। একুৰেট মেজাৰমেণ্টটো কিমান হয় মানে চোৱা, যদি 5.51 centimeter হয়, 5.01 centimeter হয়, এই 01 portionটোতো আমি একুৰেটলি নাপালো ন মেইন স্কেল ইউজ কৰিলে। তো সেই একুৰেট ভেলুটো পাবৰ কাৰণেহে ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেল ইউজ কৰোঁ। 1 মিলিমিটাৰৰ সৰু বস্তু নিদিয়ে তোমালোকক জুখিব, ডাঙৰ বস্তুৱে দিব, কিন্তু খালি একুৰেটচিটো চাবৰ কাৰণেহে আমি ভাৰ্নিয়াৰ স্কেল ইউজ কৰিম। And any question else? Anything else? তোমালোকৰ একো কুৱেশ্যন নাই যদি মই সুধো নে কি কোৱা? এটা এটাকে মাতি মাতি সুধিলে এনসাৰ দিবা? আৰু মাত নাই বুজি পাইছা না নাই কৈ দিয়া জাস্ট কিবা কনফিউজন আছে যদি কৈ দিয়া বুজি পাইছা না নাই কোৱা
Yes, ma'am.
सबको समझ में आया इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट all of you get the introduction part okay so see in the next class we will see how to measure the how to calculate the main scale reading and what formula we have to put it now we know how to first in our experiment first we will take the vernier scale and measure its least count after calculating the least count then we will put the object and first we calculate the main scale reading of the object then we will calculate the vernier scale reading of the object then the formula will be main scale reading plus vernier scale reading into least count after that the accurate measurement of the object will come out so the formulas and all that I will send you the theory in your WhatsApp group. Please write down the theory in your practical copy and in the next practical class I will explain the whole experiment how to do it. Okay, so please always write your experiments in your practical copy. So for today, just draw this diagram in your first page. Then after that, I'll send you the theory of these practicals. Write down the theory. I will explain the theory in the next practical class, and then I'll show you how to do this experiment. Okay, then students do one thing, keep your attendance in your physics WhatsApp group. Give your attendance in your WhatsApp group.
Can I leave?
Yeah, you can leave.
Okay.
Okay. Right, minute. Okay, you can leave one by one.